morning. My name is Christine Doyle, and this is my oral report for English 317 Professional Writing. We will be covering how to improve the customer experience at the Verizon Wireless store in Bangor, Maine. Verizon Wireless is one of the largest telecommunications companies in the world, with approximately 153,000 employees. They had an annual revenue of $126 billion in 2017 and were ranked as a Fortune 16 company per the company website. A main focus of the company credo and code of conduct revolves around the customer. Quoting from the credo, which is publicized on the corporate website, we focus outward on the customer, not inward. We make it easy for customers to do business with us by listening, anticipating, and responding to their needs. We know our products and can explain them to customers. We focus on fundamental execution. We are accountable and we follow through with a sense of urgency. We know that having the highest ethical standards is a competitive advantage. Verizon Wireless receives ratings from its subscribers through what is called a Net Promoter Score, or short, NPS. NPS is a customer loyalty metric that measures customers' willingness to not only return for another purchase or service, but also make a recommendation to their family, friends, or colleagues. The customer is asked to give a rating of 1 to 10 based on 3 questions. How would you rate your overall experience with your representative? Would you choose to work with your representative again? And how would you rate your satisfaction with Verizon based on this interaction? Verizon's goal as a company is to have a Net Promoter Score of at least 85%. The Bangor retail store has dropped to an average of 68% over the past 3 months. The main complaints we receive revolve around long wait times and customers not knowing what to do to receive help upon entering our store. These comments here were taken verbatim from our customers. In July, our NPS score was 63%, and a customer said, "The representative was great. My wait time was was ridiculously long. Maybe hire more customer representatives." In August, our score went up a little to 75%. Customers stated, "Was good help, but wait time a bit much. When finally waited on, she put me on hold to help another customer she was finishing up with. I already waited 30 minutes to get waited on." And in September, we dropped back down to 65%. Customer comment says, "I gave an 8 as we were waiting at least 10 minutes before anybody approached us, without any other obvious customers in the store at the same time." Our goal is to decrease wait times in the store and ensure that all customers are greeted properly upon entering our location. These are simple changes which are within our control that will help improve the customer experience at the Bangor Retail Wireless location. We've looked into our current systems for greeting and taking our breaks, which has uncovered some problems. For greeter rotation, we don't have an employee whose sole responsibility is to greet customers and check them in to be assisted by a solutions specialist. Another problem is that specialists seem to cherry pick which customers they will wait on. We also will be in the greeter position and multitask, waiting on more than one customer at once, which creates chaos and angers customers. When management is in the greeter position, sometimes they have to leave to handle an escalated customer, and nobody is then placed in the greeter position. As far as managing lunch and 15-minute breaks, associates take breaks without telling anyone they have left the sales floor, causing management not to be able to hold them accountable for taking extended breaks. Also, too many associates go on break at the same time. And then solution specialists who don't take a lunch break feel entitled to leave 30 minutes before their shift ends. As we further delved into the current greeting and door rotation issues, we got everyone in the store involved by creating a survey. Allowing associates to take ownership in the problems and the solutions creates a more cohesive team and makes people more accepting of change. When we all work as a team, it shows our customers that we know what we're doing, helping us gain credibility. Store morale will increase because there is equal opportunity for all solution specialists to wait on customers in the order they enter the store. results of the survey were mixed. We received 14 of the 15 surveys which were shared with the team. The survey included 9 questions, and I've shown the results to the 3 most pertinent questions here. Over half of the store agreed that we need to change our door rotation. There were several questions which asked if everyone thought a bill payment was a transaction, a phone troubleshoot was a transaction, or an accessory sale was a transaction. Question 7 asked if we should consider every possible transaction as part of the door rotation, and 78.57% of the team either agreed or strongly agreed on this question. The question which had a complete split was whether or not we were allowed to wait on more than one customer in a row if there was no one behind us waiting to get into the door rotation. Our focus on door rotation policies over the past few weeks has been eye-opening. The survey questions showed that the team is on the same page regarding some policies, but not in agreement on other policies. It is evident that the store believes we should make some changes to our door rotation to give equal opportunity for each specialist to assist customers coming into our stores. When all team members are following the same policy, we ensure that our customers are all greeted in the same manner and assisted in the order they enter our store. Having specific guidelines that everyone must follow will strengthen the team's relationships. For simplicity, we agreed that every transaction which requires a solution specialist to open an account will be considered a transaction. Once that transaction is completed, the associate will go to the back of the rotation line, where they may decide this is a convenient time to take their lunch or break. If a solution specialist leaves the rotation line at any time, they must go back to the end of the rotation when they come back to the sales floor. If you are in the greeter position, you must stay there until you are relieved by another team member. Another change to the store that can enhance the customer experience is utilizing a lunch and 15-minute break system that all associates adhere to. We tried 2 systems and looked at what worked best for the store and what system the associates liked the best. A new system creates accountability so that management knows that associates are not only taking breaks, but they are taking breaks within the time limit that they are allowed. A new system will also ensure that no more than 2 associates are on break at the same time, making the store as fully staffed as possible throughout the day. Utilizing a new lunch break system will empower associates to take their allotted breaks. Creating consistency and accountability will put everyone on the same page in the store, creating more cohesiveness with the team. Work-life balance is important to keep morale high in the store, and a rested employee is typically a happier employee. Trial 1 allows an employee to choose their lunchtime when they come in for their shift by writing it on a whiteboard. That solution specialist will take their lunch as close to the requested time as possible, once finishing up with their current customer. When they go to lunch, they will write the time that they left so management and co-workers will know when they will be returning. After coming back from lunch, they will erase their name from the board so the next person knows it is their turn to take lunch. Paid 15-minute breaks can be taken unscheduled as long as there are not 2 people on break at the same time. There are never to be more than 2 solution specialists on the floor at the same time. Trial 2 of the lunch break system utilizes the scheduling program that Verizon Wireless already has in place, Kronos. This software already schedules a lunch break into each associate's shift. The manager on duty will have a clipboard, and when an employee's time to take lunch, they will need to check in with the manager to clock out for lunch. This creates accountability with management so associates are not only taking their lunch break, but also taking one that is 30 minutes long. Paid 15-minute breaks will also require a check-in with management in order to ensure that no more than 2 associates are on break at the same time. This scheduling system creates consistency across the board for all associates. No one gets preferential treatment over another because the software utilizes information from past customer data to schedule lunch breaks accordingly for the entire team. Employees want to be treated fairly and equally, and this system takes that into account. A lunch break system ensures that we are fully staffed on the sales floor at all times. It creates accountability with the team because we are all sticking to our time limits on lunch and break. It allows management to be kept apprised of where solutions specialists are at all times. Trial 1 lunch system was accepted by both management and solutions specialists. Trial 2 lunch system was too difficult to inform the manager on duty every time someone went on lunch or break, because sometimes the manager was busy with a customer escalation or on breaks themselves. System 1 gave the solution specialist more options for which times worked best for them to take a lunch break. Forcing specialists to take mandatory lunch breaks not only creates a refreshed sales associate, but it also ensures people are not leaving early on their shift, causing the store staffing levels to be light in the late afternoon. Reviewing the wait times in the store over the past 3 months, it shows the average wait time for the quarter was 9.76 minutes, and the maximum wait time was 46.85 minutes. We believe that enhancing our greeting and door rotation system, in addition to having accountability for taking proper lunch breaks without short-staffing the sales floor, will greatly reduce our wait time. We recommend that the Bangor retail team make changes to their policies in order to improve the customer experience, which in turn will improve our NPS scores. The minimum company goal for the Net Promoter Score is 85%, and we believe the following changes will ensure our scores improve to meet this minimum threshold. Utilize Trial 1 of the lunch break system, mandatory lunch breaks for all associates, use new door rotation, which ensures there is always someone greeting at the door, and create simplicity in how we define a customer transaction. These changes will go into effect on November 1st, 2018. Thank you.